If you've been struggling with your skin tone color while you've been color grading, today I'm going to show you guys the easiest and the simplest way that you can actually fix your skin tones whenever you're color grading so that throughout every single video, you have perfect skin tones and it looks normal. So I'm going to show you guys two examples, right? Our first example is going to be this clip right here. Now, if you look at our skin tones, let's go ahead and zoom in. These do not look normal. They look a little bit washed out, a little bit blue, and a little bit of gray. Now, if we compare that to this video, this is what normal skin tones should look like. It's vibrant, orange, and brown. So it really is just giving that normal skin tone. And so what I'm going to show you guys in today's video is how you can actually, after you've gone through your color grading process, how you can go ahead and specifically target the color of your skin tones and change it accordingly. Now, I will say you will want to have your waveform RGB as well as your vector scope open. And so what this is going to do is allow you to figure out how you can best get the skin tones. This line right here represents perfect skin tones. No matter what color skin tones you have, this is universal across all of them. So you want to be looking at this line. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys an example of a video that has been color graded, all of this, but these skin tones are a little bit too red. And I'm going to show you guys how I can actually do that. So you're going to want to go into your lumetri color, and the tab that you want to open is the HSL Secondary. Now, what this allows you to do is actually use the dropper tool and map out all your skin tones. And you will see, on this vector scope that the skin tone color is going to be slightly more red than it needs to be. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it out. You just click this dropper tool right here and then click your skin tones. And then where this little toggle right here will allow you to sort of see what you have mapped out, and then use the dropper tool with the plus to continue mapping out the rest of your skin tones. And so, just need to be able to see this as well. We're going to do quite a few things here just to make sure that it looks decent. Missing this whole thing here. And it's not going to be perfect, this tool, but it's going to get you very close towards being able to perfect your skin tones and get a good color. So you want to try to map out as much as you can for this to really just allow yourself the ability to affect only these skin tones. So we're just finishing this up with this done. We have some stuff here as well. So we kind of don't black though. I don't want any of the black parts. Oops. Control-C. All right, so we zoom back out. This is probably as best as it's going to get. Now, what I can also do is denoise it and then blur a little bit so it's not perfectly aligned. And as you guys see, let's look at our vector scope right here. I'm going to turn off the waveform RGB. This line represents perfect skin tones. Now, we're slightly on it, but as you can see, we're also a little bit more towards the red and magenta. And so what we want to do is pull it a little bit more towards the green and the yellow in order to perfect the skin tones. So after you have set your colors for the HSL Secondary that maps out the skin tones, after you've done all your color grading, you're going to want to scroll down to the color correction. Now you can either use the global or you can individually, shadows. You can individually change the shadows, midtones, and highlights. For me, I'm just going to pull the global for now, and we're going to push it more towards yellow and orange. So I'm pushing it up in this direction. As you see, as I do that, the line is becoming this is basically your colors that you see on the screen. It's becoming more condensed on that line. Now, what I'm also going to want to do is probably shift the tint a little bit towards green. And then we're going to have to adjust these things accordingly. Now, just want to see which parts are being affected, which parts are affected the most. So ideally, you want to try to condense it as close as you can so that it's literally on that line. And we still have a little bit of too much red and magenta. Obviously, this tool is not perfect. Again, it's not going to give you the perfect result, but what it is going to do is allow you to really try to perfect it in the best way possible. And so after I have gone ahead and done this, this looks a lot better. So I'm going to show you what it looks like without. Oh, actually, can't show you without. But that's what we have now. Now, let's go ahead and deselect this. And so if I show you guys what our skin tones look like now, these look very normal. We'll turn it off. And as you see, this looks faded. It looks a little bit too red and magenta. And after we do this HSL secondary, adjustments, we now have perfect skin tones. And so this is a finished product of perfecting your skin tones, looking almost exactly the same as this other video right here that already has perfect skin tones on here. So it's practically the exact same thing. So again, how do we go ahead and figure this out? So step one, you're going to want to open up your vector scope. Your vector scope gives you a line that represents the perfect colors of your skin tone. From there, and obviously you're doing this after all of your color grading process. So once you've already color graded, you already have a look, you're going to want to go in and adjust your skin tones. So after you have the vector scope open, right? This is the vector scope YUV. You want to go to your HSL Secondary tab. You're going to want to set color. So click the dropper tool, and you're going to want to map out your skin tones using the plus and the minus dropper in order to map it out perfectly. You do that, you see what is being mapped out, and you make sure everything is correct. And then from there, you adjust the colors on this vector scope as necessary. So for me, I needed a little bit more yellow, a little bit more green for everything. So yes, it's not perfect, but it's a lot more aligned to this line than it was beforehand when it was looking a lot more magenta. So again, this is the final product. If I turn off this, we look at the skin tones, it's a little bit more magenta and red. Turn it back on, it looks a lot more orange, a lot more like normal skin tones should look like. So that's how you go ahead and fix your skin tones in at least Premiere Pro. You can do this on DaVinci Resolve, and I'm sure Final Cut Pro, you will just have to find where the HSL Secondary tab is for your respective software. But if this helped you guys to learn something new and to be able to color grade your footage even better, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And yeah, let me know what other tutorials you would like to see. I really want to try to help you guys out on this journey. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.